Hi ladies and gentlemen, this is Tony Hollowitz from 365 Act Tips and TonyTheTeacher.com. In this tutorial, I want to talk about some of the aspects of connecting Act with Outlook as it applies to email and just frankly a simple email that I have in my inbox. What I'd like you to be aware of is right here I have an email from Tony Hollowitz. Yeah, I emailed myself just to illustrate a point. But let's say, for example, as this email comes in, you start thinking of it from an ACT perspective. And what I truly believe is if you have a contact that you want to keep, it's really best to have it in one place. I mean, just from an organizational point of view, one place is really what you want to try to think about. And I would suggest you make ACT that one place. Don't save it in Outlook, save it in ACT. Make ACT your primary database where you keep all your contact information. Having said that, let's say I want to take this person, Tony Hollowitz, and I want to put him in ACT. Well, this is what you can do. I want you to observe up in Microsoft Outlook, we have some different tabs up here. Some of them are related to Outlook, some of them are related to different add-ins I have with Outlook. But I want you to notice this add-ins tab right here. I'm going to click on that. And what I want you to notice is we have some icons in here. We have something called Attached Act Contacts, but I want you to observe it's also right here, the exact same thing. We have something called Quick Attach. I'm going to come back to these two things later. So I'm going to go past those, and I'm going to come down to this first item here. When I put my pointer over it, what it says is that I can create an ACT contact by simply clicking on this icon. So I'm going to click on it, and as I'm waiting for the action to take place, you're going to shortly see a box pop up. Now, depending on the speed of your computer, will depend on how quickly this box pops up. But at this point, what you're going to be able to do is you're going to be able to simply add a contact into ACT. Now, I'm already in my ACT database, but at this point, you can type in the company name, the title, the phone number, and whatever you want to put in here. Now, there's some things that I wish this did differently, but I'll address that another day. But you can fill this in as you see fit. Even if you want to make this contact private, you can do it right here. By clicking OK, it will then take a look at ACT and say, hey, wait a minute. In this particular case, we already have that contact in there, and you want to see what is a duplicate and what's not. If this email had come in, and let's say, for example, it had been CC'd to other people, then it would also look at those people that were CC'd and ask you if you want to attach that. So one of the nice things about this new tool is it gives you the ability to quickly create a new contact in ACT simply based on an email that has come in. So that's really a great little tool to know about. Next, if we want to sync contacts with ACT, we can also do that here, but I don't recommend that. If we want to sync our calendar with ACT, that's something, again, I'm not going to recommend right now. But the second thing that I really want to talk about here is the create an ACT activity. So let's say this email came in and it was on a project. Well, what we can do is click on the handshake. And now what's going to happen is we're going to get our calendar dialog box or our schedule activity dialog box pop up. And now what we can do is we can schedule this activity with whoever we see fit. We can schedule a time. It will take the subject from the email and automatically put it in the regarding. So we can also use that email to schedule something right within ACT. So there's a couple really neat things you can do because of this connection between ACT and Outlook. I'm just going to address for right now creating a contact and scheduling an activity, and in my next tutorial I'll come back and talk about some of the other things. My name is Tony Hollowitz. Thank you very much. Have a great day.